Hey everyone.
Hello.
It's Palmer.
And Alex.
And as promised, we're back with another update video. We have a lot of exciting updates after our leave of absence, and this is one that we've been meaning to make, and one of the big ones for everybody, because this is an update involving our
Cottage.
That's right. The cottage that you all know and love, and
we know and love.
And the home that has inspired so many of our videos, so many of our past experiences and adventures all revolve around the cottage. It's a beautiful, magical place with so many stories.
Place where we got married.
That's right.
The place where you proposed me. Not
Proposed.
But proposed.
That's right. So, we want to give you an update though. After long thought, consideration, conversation, we decided to keep the cottage.
Dun, dun,
dun. And everything's great. Everything's fine, and the cottage is alive and well.
Alive and well, there she is.
With that said, even though the cottage is still part of our lives, we still have some super big major updates.
Changes.
Involving the cottage. And those updates, the one major one is the fact that we no longer live in the cottage full time. It's sad, and it kind of pains me to say it.
It was a hard decision to make.
It was a very hard decision to make, but we live close by, and we are always here at the cottage. We're always experiencing it, and we're able to share it with friends, with family, and with you, because we're renting the cottage out on a short-term rental basis, and that means that if you're interested, you can come to the cottage and you can visit yourself and experience the beauty, experience the nature, and we might even swing by and say hey. So kind of a long story short, the way that worked out is when we found out we were expanding our family with little beans, an opportunity presented itself for us to also acquire some additional property. And on that property there was a house, and that house was a little bit larger than the cottage, and even though we're all about living in small spaces, we were this close to converting the upstairs bathroom in the cottage to a nursery.
Yeah. For
beans.
Which would have been an interesting project.
Yeah. So one thing led to another, and we have the new house, and we decided that there was no way that we would have parted with the cottage. When we crunched the numbers and we were figuring out what to do, we figured we could keep this place as it's as near and dear to our hearts as it is.
And still enjoy it, just in a different capacity.
Yeah, and be able to kind of expand our living space a bit. So that's the dealio with that, and that's the major update for you guys.
Yeah, and we're excited to share it.
Yeah, so I'm going to post a link down below in the description to the website that we list the cottage on. And if you're interested, you can check it out.
Come and visit.
We hope to see you here.
It's been a while since you've seen the inside of the cottage, and we have a couple of updates inside, in the interior. We did a couple big projects, not so big, but big enough really just to make it comfortable for our friends, family, and anyone else who decides to come and visit. Yeah,
we changed it from like a full-time living setup to a guest-focused setup, if you will. So
an ideal vacation rental setup.
Yeah. So let's go inside and check out what we did.
Come on in. So Palmer's pointing out that there are a lot of new things that I have procured and I have not mentioned at all yet. So first I'll mention this antique mirror, which is pretty cool. I think we had this seat before when we were living here. But just things to accommodate more people. This table expands. I know this is new, so you can open it up. And then we have our little lounging area over here where you can sit and think about nature or the world as it's just right above your head. Or you can use our controversial kitchen, or I mean fridge, which is located right here where we haven't gotten any complaints. But yeah, just little things that make it more comfortable for our guests. Some new mirrors. And then in the bathroom, do we have any changes? I'm trying to think. There are a lot of places that we just like haven't shown. Like we haven't even shown upstairs since after we initially bought the cottage. So excited to show that to you guys. Oh, this mirror, the swivel mirror. Okay, so we needed a solution for the space. This is where normally a window would go. But or excuse me, a mirror would go. Oh, you're waving to the mirror. I see, I was like, what are you telling me? Anyways, so we needed a solution for a mirror here because we were okay roughing it, but we didn't want guests to rough it. You gotta be able to see yourself while you're in the bathroom, so we got this cool swivel mirror.
Yeah, it's perfect for the space.
Yeah, it's just like the perfect solution. That's the other thing. We did a lot of things to like make it nice for, you know, guests, and then we're like, man, we made the cottage perfect and now we're moving out. It's all right, it's all right. We're not upset. I think next we should show you downstairs.
Walking down the stairs.
Why, hello there.
Hello.
Welcome. So downstairs, we didn't have these chairs before, that's for sure. So that's a new little nook to take advantage of. And then all of these beds for guests, which is great. Like it's a small cottage, but now it can accommodate so many more people. So we love having like our friends over. And it's just, I'm just really happy with how the space turned out. So we have 2 twin beds, some neat mirrors, some cool art, some lighting, a lot of like vintage pieces. I love the handle on this little nightstand, which Palmer's like, yeah, I'm not going over there to show that detail. But if you stay here, then you get to see the details. And then we have this little pull-out bed, which has a normal mattress. I think this is something that I want to update soon. I actually have a couple things in my cart, Palmer.
Oh boy.
So I think we're going to have a new mattress and bed here. Just like a metal, I saw a really cool like metal frame. But anyways, always doing updates around the cottage. Coming up the stairs, we're gonna go all the way around and go up another set of stairs to the master suite. So I want to point this out, this maple bucket. When I was looking at art, I was like, oh, that's cool, it's a maple bucket. And I thought it was for like maple syruping. It's not, it's just a bucket made of maple wood.
I thought you meant you were gonna say it's a chamber pot.
No. Well, maybe it could be. Anyways, here's our master suite. So, if you look off to the right, you have our little bed nook with a TV, which we didn't have this before, guys. This is the nicest the cottage has ever looked. This is why we're a little envious. So we have the beautiful nook, the beautiful reading light, which actually is original, and then a nice TV, and that picture window right there. And then we have our nightstand, our greenery, and then our desk, our little like writer's desk where you can sit and you can just look down at the view. You can ponder your thoughts, write a novel, anything. Anyways, it's a cool spot. And then we have the rocking chair over here. It's just the cottage, if you can't tell, it's just full of like cozy little nooks. And it's just, I think it's perfect because that's how it was meant to be. So this is like what it was made for. And then we have the air conditioning unit. Man, all these upgrades, which is like, this thing is great. And then I can show you the bathroom, which has a door. We didn't have this, guys. Privacy. And then, nice big closet here for all of your items. And then another pretty window where you can look out into the fire pit. You can see the little string lights and the iconic rock. I think it's iconic.
That That rocks. Enough of that. I will now show you one of my favorite features.
What are you going to be showing?
So this is so simple, but it's really cool. Well, we have all these like little signs and things for people to
figure out what's going on.
What's going on, yeah. So this is a sign for the outdoor lights, and you have a little remote control, and then there's an on-off button on the remote control, and then when you push the on button, watch through that window, on, doot, and off, doot. So these are the outdoor string lights that light up the patio out there, and it's so magical when you turn them on, but with the little click of a remote, that's how they go on and off.
It's a real vibe maker.
Yeah. Those are the interior updates that we made at the cottage, and the big update that we gave you guys about how we are using the cottage. It really has been a long time in the making between us deciding to move out of the cottage and live full-time in our new place, between us deciding to rent out the cottage, and then obviously between us sharing with you that we still have the cottage and it's available for you to come and enjoy yourselves. So we really do hope to see some of you here. Check out the link down below to learn a bit more about a stay here and what that might look like. And we hope to see you come and visit us here in Vermont. With that said, I think we owe you a couple more update videos. We did the We're Back video, we did the cottage update video. Next up, I think, is going to be
Top secret.
A new dwelling. New dwelling, what does that mean?
What does that mean? What?
You'll have to watch the next video and see.
You'll understand.
All right, guys, well, great to see ya. We'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Another update, we got a new camera and it's got a gimbal on it, which means everything's supposed to be really smooth. So like I'm jumping up and down like that, and it's supposed to be smooth. Was it smooth?
Let us know in the comments below.